Hey y'all, I'm Emily Haynes here with the Soviet Dances. I'm a little bit of a new setup. I'm coming in to teach virtually, but like at the studio occasionally. So you get to meet my new plant friend, plant friends here in the studio. I wanted to come on and make this particular video, adjusting your body without hands-on adjustments, because man, when are hands-on adjustments going to come back like they were in the before times anyway, right? It might be working one-on-one with somebody you know and trust, but on the regular, like when is that going to happen? So what resources do we have in our home or in small studio space that you're practicing in that we can utilize to continue to find depth and awareness in our practices? So you need a wall, a refrigerator, something, a door that you know someone won't open, a large space that won't move, and then probably some blocks. This is one that I've been playing with the core group of students that I meet with twice a week, because I'm determined to adjust their bodies without adjusting their bodies. So joyfully you get a little bit of that too. You don't really need your mat unless you have a super slippy surface. So I'll take my mat for reference. Another way that we can use something in our environment to adjust our body and know where our body is in space, not necessarily with someone touching our body, is just our physical mat. It's just our physical mat, like how our pelvi lining up, our thighs on our mat, so we know where our body is in space. That's one way. For this twist, we've been setting up one block on a low height and one block on a high height, and then we can adjust from there. How far have I set this away from the wall? About 2 of my feet worth. About 2 of my feet worth. And again, we can adjust when we get in. We can adjust when we get in. We're using the space like we would my physical body, adjusting your body in this pose. So as we come into it, we adjust as we need to based on how it feels. Like I would if I were in the same space with you, adjusting your body. I have my left foot forward, but whichever way you're facing, big toe goes to the block, pinky toe goes to the wall. We're taking a twisting triangle here. So my hips, in relationship to my mat, are square to the side of it, not to the front, square to the side. For now, I take the hand down to the block and I just find some length here, length before I want to twist. Then I start to walk the hand up the wall. Check out my shoulder. I'm hinging from my shoulder, not from my waist and the spine. So then from here, I can use the waist and the spine, the pressure in the legs and the hand to start to revolve both shoulders to the wall. If that's going super well, I have some options of taking the blocks at a lower height if my hamstrings are happy about that, but I don't want to round the spine. This is not a healthy twist. Next option, if I take it lower, even if I choose not to take it lower, I can take it to the pinky toe side of the foot. I'm making the twist deeper now, as I twist it to the wall. If all of that's going really well, and man, both of my shoulders are really starting to point, the headlamps of my shoulders are starting to point toward the wall, I can get closer to the wall. That will deepen the twist. Changing the angle of the arm at the wall here by making less space, and twisting. It is a thing, if your twist is really deep, that you could put, as long as the hamstring is happy about it, your foot and your hip, ground it fully on the wall. Ground it fully on the wall. As I come in, I might, for stability, want the fingertips to the floor, not to the top of the foot. And then I squeeze and try to smash the chest to the wall. With my fingertips to the big toe side of the foot, my chest won't actually come to the wall. It'll be a little bit farther away, and I might need to tent the fingers instead of smashing the hand flat to find real long length across the front of the chest. So I am truly trying to twist without hinging in the shoulders and just revolving around my spine. Does that make sense? So that was kind of a crash course in taking twisting triangle on the wall and adjusting it yourself. You can imagine it's that adjustment where you take hand to teacher's hand and you push into it to twist the chest open. That's kind of the goal there for this particular variation. I'm sure I'll be on here giving you more options for self-adjustments without teacher hands-on adjustments, since we're still in a panini for the time being. So thank you for joining me for that short little video. Feel free to subscribe, scooting over to the computer. Thanks.